The first thing is that what most obese people or overweight people need is not your sympathy actually. They need your empathy. They need you to understand that it's probably their body which is making them obese, right? So rather than blaming them कि ये खाता ये है या ये खाती है, I've seen a lot of young girls actually go through a lot of mental issues only because they can't afford to lose that weight. So I just want to go out and tell them that please don't blame yourself for your obesity or for your overweight. There are lots of solutions available today. The first thing is, like I told you, diet is the only thing. So go to someone who's well trained in nutrition, but don't stick to it for too long. Use things to shock your body. So if something's working for you, like intermittent fasting, for example, is working for you, let it go for maybe 6 weeks to 3 months. But at 3 months, it's going to stop working for you. So don't think it's going to continue working for you. So change over to another diet, and your nutritionist will probably advise you. Exercise should definitely be a part of your regime, but it should not be the only thing. So let's say if you're 80, 90 kilos, please go out and exercise, do whatever. What I've seen wrong is what trainers do is someone who's 150 kilos, 160 kilos, they make them jump around. Their knees are completely done with because the knees were never meant for 160 kilos. They were meant for 60 kilos. And then by the time they come to us, it's already too late. They've got bowed knees, their backs have gone for a toss. So please don't. Any weight-bearing exercise should be discouraged for someone who's very, very obese, especially above 50 BMI. The other thing, what we usually recommend people is we do their complete test, right? So what we believe is that whenever someone is obese or overweight, that they are very healthy. Actually, it's contrary. They've got vitamin D deficiency for a fact. Okay, a lot of obese girls in India are B12 because they are vegetarian, so they are anyways going to be B12 deficient. Iron deficient because they have their menses. So most of the people I see, 60 to 70% are vitamin B12 deficient, vitamin D deficient, and iron deficient, right? So to start with, you're looking at this malnutrition along with this. So we try and correct their nutrition. Please don't use any of these fat burners that are available commercially unless your doctors recommend it. Yeah, FDA, you can Google it today. FDA approves certain drugs. Okay, so in India, for example, Orlistat is the only approved FDA drug, which is one of the older drugs. It was something where if you took a very fatty meal, people used to pop that pill after the meal so that the oil would come out. But if you're someone who's doing intermittent fasting or healthy diet, the Orlistat is not going to work. It again causes your BP to rise up a little bit, so you have to be careful. It'll work for some time. The newer drugs are the injectable GLP-1 analogs, which is liraglutide, and now we've got an oral semaglutide, which is available. Just got launched in January. Right? There were some other drugs which are being used, which are antipsychotic drugs, but phentermine and topiramate. They were used for convulsions, but their side effect was weight loss. Again, they are approved, but please don't take any of these drugs without a doctor consulting you, because you don't know what the side effect will be, and then you will have a side. So yes, there are drugs which are approved for it. Some of the early trials, which is not yet available in India, but injectable semaglutide is known to bring about up to 16 to 18% total body weight loss. So there are lots of options. Yeah, when you're above a certain BMI, let's say above 50 BMI, then most of the other things conventionally will fail. So give bariatric surgery a chance.